What are you doing here? I didn't even see you there. You scared me. But it's all right. You can tag along with me if you want. Today is June 1st, everybody. I'm out here at the dairy farm that I work at. And milking cows, as you can see. And then after this, we got bales to move and wrap, as you can probably tell by the title of the video. But I'll bring you along with me milking here for a little bit tonight, because I know some of you guys have asked if I'm still milking cows and asking for another video. So I'll bring you along for a little bit. So a little refresher about milking cows, since I haven't done this in a while. What I just did there is I put pre-dip on. That's part of prepping the cows here on the farm. It's an iodine, it's like soap. I'm gonna go back to that cow, probably right now. Gotta wait 30 seconds, let it sit and soak in. And I'm gonna strip that cow out, strip some milk out of all 4 teats, make sure the milk looks good. And it also helps stimulate her to know that it's time to let her milk down. And then after I do that, I'll pre-dip her again. Then she's good. I can come with the milker, wipe the iodine off, and put the milker on. So as you can see right there, I stimulated her to let down her milk. So she's letting down her milk right now. That's why there's milk coming out of her teeth. So she's ready to be milked. So once I got a milker free up here, we'll bring it right down here and put it on her and get her milked. All right, so this is a treated cow right here, as you can tell by the red tape on her leg. And so treated cows are essentially a cow that is sick that we have to treat with medicine. So this cow has had mastitis, so we've been treating her for that. And if we have a treated cow, that milk from the cow cannot go in the bulk tank with the rest of the cows. So as you can see, there's a silver bucket under there that I'm collecting the milk. Once the bucket's full or close to full, I'll take that out and dump it into one of these blue pails here. And that milk will go to a pasteurizer where it's pasteurized, and that'll be fed in the morning for the calves. But I'll show you a little bit of this apparatus here. So this green hose right here is connected to the bucket. So all the milk coming out of the bowl here is going up this hose into the bucket. And you gotta make sure you don't let this bucket overfill, because this blue hose is connected to the pipeline. And if this bucket fills up, it will suck up the milk, and that is very bad. So we gotta make sure we're watching how full this bucket gets. And this cow is also a 3-teater, as you can see. One of her teats got stepped on when she was really young. So we only milked 3 of them, and there again you can see how she's letting down her milk. So what I just did there was dump the bucket, and I do her when she's about half full, because I know that she'll give over a bucket of milk. So it's right there, and I just put it on. She'll give another half a bucket or a little more, and then I'll dip this milker in hot soapy water to kill the bacteria in it, and then move to the next cow. Come on, girls, let's go outside. Sun is bright. All right, so we got barn chores done. I'm heading up to the shed here, gonna grab the loader tractor, head over to the other farm, grab the spears, and go start picking up bales. Alright, so I made it up here to Grandma's, and I gotta put bale spears on the front of the tractor and take the bucket off. So do that, head back, and pick up bales. right, so I got the bale screws on. It took me 2 tries, so that's pretty good. There's not a lot of visibility from the cab looking down at your loader attachment plate there, but I got it. So, and we're locked on. So we'll head back to the farm now and find a wagon, start loading bales. All right, so we made it back. We're behind the farm here. Here's our field of rye right there. I think there's 45 round bales. And this is what we're gonna be doing right here. You can see the wrapper is back there, just like you saw a video or 2 ago of my buddy Mitchell wrapping their rye bales. But I'm gonna hook up to this wagon right now so we can load the wagon up, haul the wagon up, and then they'll load the wagon with the skid loader at the wrapper, and they can start wrapping. So let's get her hooked up. Got our wagon hooked up. Let's go put some bales on it. Look at that, guys. I did it. So now we're gonna hook this wagon back up, take it up to the wrapper. I see someone brought the skid loader up there, so they're ready. And then there's another empty wagon over there. So while they're unloading this, I'll get the empty one, bring it out, fill it up. And we'll do that till all the bales are done. Okay, so I guess what we're going to be doing here tonight is we're going to haul all the bales up, stack them up here, and then we're just going to wrap once all the bales are up here. So Sean's in the skid loader here, unloading me, and then I think we're both going to go out. He's brought the 4320 up here. I think he might bring a wagon out. We'll fill both wagons up, then come up, unload them, and then do that till all the bales are up here. But I'm not sure. I haven't helped a lot with wrapping bales here, so I'm not quite sure how they do it. But I'll bring you along and show you what we're doing. Alright, so I got another wagon of bales loaded up, as you can see. There's also another full wagon out there. But I'm pulling back up to the wrapper here, and we're going to get these unloaded. And then I think I'm going to help Sean here at the wrapper if he needs help loading them. And then we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so I know you can't see me very well, but I actually was just running the skid loader and putting bales on the wrapper. I didn't know I was going to get to do it, but Sean is running the wrapper. He's running the controls for that. And we ran out of bales close by, so we're going to unload the wagon right here and kind of move them down by the bagger so we're not having to drive all the way up here. Did I say bagger? Wrapper. That's what it is. And then we'll unload the other tractor and just kind of make it so it's more convenient. So, yeah, pretty cool. Man, that thing is really cool to watch. So what Shauna's doing is taking her eye bale, setting on the wrapper, and it's all automatic. So it senses that there's a bale on it, and it pushes it tight to the next bale in front of it. It starts wrapping, and the wrapper moves, and the bales slide off of the wrapper. And it's wrapping these bales airtight. And since these were baled at a high moisture, it's going to ferment and make better feed at a higher protein. If you go back to my last video where Mitchell was wrapping, he knows a lot more about this, and I think he went more in depth than that, but that's kind of all I know about what's going on here. All right, everybody, so I made it back to the farm here. Got the skid loader tucked away for bed. She should be ready for morning. Sean took the tractor back up to Grandma's, put the bucket back on it, and I just kind of want to explain that last clip you guys saw of the bale that was half wrapped, getting put on the wrapper. And that is called a cap. So what Sean did is manually wrap the end of the bale, or about half of the bale, with plastic, and then when he sets it on, and then it wraps it, and that cap covers up the end of the bale that would be exposed, because the wrapper can't cover the end of the bale. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. I just figured I better tell you what that was about. But it's about 10:30 now, and we're all done here, like I said. So I'm gonna head home because I gotta get up early and go make hay at my other job tomorrow. So that'll be fun. So if you guys liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. And with that being said, we'll see you next time.